Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, it finally happened. We finally got that Nintendo Direct that everyone has been begging for. They had a lot of Directs recently. I think they had like two Directs just when I was gone for the past couple weeks, helping out my dad. I was off grid, had no internet, wasn't here in civilization. Maybe I'll do a video on those later on if people ask for it. But here we have the big Nintendo Direct, where it was just Mario for the 35th anniversary, and we finally got the announcements that were rumored, such as the Super Mario 3D World kind of deluxe, and then the Super Mario 3D All Stars. That's what it was. That's what it was officially called. So, and there was a bunch of other stuff that was never rumored or leaked. A butt ton of stuff. So let's go ahead and get into it. It started off with Super Mario Bros. Game & Watch. I will not lie. I thought this was a troll announcement when they brought it out. Like, I seriously did. And then I watched the whole thing, and then at the very end, they gave it a release date of November, what was it, November 13th, I believe. Yeah, that sounds right, because that's a Friday. Yeah, and once they had an official release date, I was like, oh, this is real. Oh, this is real. But no, that was kind of funny. I don't remember the specific order in which everything was announced, so I'll just kind of go over everything. Obviously, we had the Super Mario 3D World kind of deluxe. I think it's Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, which is a funny name because if you just add another R, it becomes furry, and in Super Mario 3D World, you get the cat suits. Okay, just whatever, something weird I noticed. But they made the game look a lot better and a lot more fun gameplay-wise than I remember it being, because I remember playing Super Mario 3D World, and I was not impressed. Like, it wasn't quite as, like, magical or, I feel, innovative as previous Mario games. But, I mean, that's neither here nor there. It's still a good game. I may pick it up. I may not. Because I already, like I said, played and beat it on the Wii U. But that was cool. Super Mario 3D All-Stars was, of course, a great announcement. You get Super Mario 64, you get Sunshine, and you get Galaxy. Those three. Those are some big hitters in the space of 3D Marios. So the fact that we're getting them all on one collection, and that is going to be out in, I think, just a couple weeks here. Yeah, it's September 18th, so that's basically 2 Fridays from now. So that will be good. And then this, can I just say, this Direct dropped out of nowhere. There was no like previous announcement for it, unlike some of the other Directs where it was like Indie Showcase. They'd have it, they announced on Twitter, and then like the next day or two they would be up. But this one, shadow dropped. Bam! What I tell you, a couple videos ago I was talking about how shadow dropping is the new thing for Nintendo. Just drop it with people having no expectations, and then it can just be all gravy. So this may be a new thing going forward. Who knows? So obviously those were those things. I'm a little disappointed there was no big graphical update or overhaul for the Super Mario 64 or Sunshine, but they are getting HD resolutions, which, let's face it, would be the bare minimum for something like this. But I mean, so obviously they look a little better. I think Galaxy looks a lot better. It's amazing with just what an HD resolution does for that game. Because I mean, when it came out on the Wii, like, it looked good, but like seeing it in this Direct looked amazing. Guys, take notes. All you need is a good art style and an HD resolution. That's all you need to make a game look good. Now, if you want your game to look like groundbreaking and futuristic and all that, yeah, you'll need all the other gizmos and gadgets. But if you just want the baseline of this game looks good, great art style, and HD resolution, that's all you need. That's all I'm saying. And some of the other announcements, they were bombarding announcements just non-stop. So I'm trying to remember all of them. There's going to be like Super Mario Splatfest. They had announced a metric butt ton of merch. So much merch. There's going to be like shirts. There's going to be shoes. There's going to be some like limited run stuff at the Nintendo store in New York, and then online, which I should probably look online to see if there's anything I want before that's all sold out. And here's kind of like the problem, another problem I have with the Direct itself. I mean, honestly, the graphical updates for the 3D games, not that big of a deal. Not at all. Just a really minor nitpick right there. But this is a legitimate problem that Nintendo has here with the Directs, and kind of like the ongoing theme of everything is that everything's just a limited run. Everything is going to be limited prints. They're only making the 3D All-Star collections for the span of several months from here until I think they said March 2021. And that's just rude. That's rude. I know there's a lot of people that love to go out there and buy the games physically, not me. I'm a digital person. But the physical copy of this game, like, this time next year, is going to be so ridiculous. Like, there's Nintendo knows that they have a huge scalping problem when it comes to just, like, anything in general. But especially when it comes to these things that only have limited prints. We saw it with the amiibos. We've seen it with some of their other merch I can't think of off the top of my head at the moment. I mean, you can just look at older Nintendo games. Look at older, like, N64, GameCube games, SNES games. It's like, yeah, those things are insanely priced. So I don't know why Nintendo feeds into this, why they encourage this, but whatever, they do. That sucks. Oh yeah, there were shoes. There was going to be some Mario shoes, and they didn't. I don't know, it was weird. It looked bad, but it didn't at the same time. I might look into that. So there's all these things. Mario events taking place, like I said, in Splatoon. There's going to be one for Super Smash Brothers, like a Mario character only tournament with Mario only stages. A lot of little fun things. And then, like I said, there's the merch, and then the bigger things like the games announced. Something that really stood out to me was that Mario Kart, I don't know the title of it, but it was a combination of, it was like AR. I guess AR would be the best category for it. Augmented reality, where you have a little RC Mario Kart Mario, and it has a camera on it, and you set up the course within your house, and you drive through that course. And I'm guessing what you do is you set up the little checkpoints along the way, and then you draw out what you want the course to look like, and then you just play it out with the RC car. And then of course there's Mario, and they had player 2 with Luigi, and that's innovative. That is fun. I mean, I don't know if it's fun. I haven't played it. It looks really fun. Like, I want this. I want to see how this actually plays out, and if it's as fun as it looks. And I think Nintendo should lean more into this side of things, where they're still kind of experimenting with the boundary of games, like the boundary of gaming and how it can be pushed. So I'm really hoping that does well, and it leads to more things similar to it, because it looked really fun. And especially here in quarantine, we're all kind of like stuck at home, and it looks just like a great, fun new way to play. What else I have here? Oh yeah, Super Mario All-Stars being added to the, I think they said NES Online, but the Super Mario All-Stars collection was on SNES. I haven't fired up my Switch quite yet. I updated the NES and SNES Online. I didn't click to see which one, where it was at. But that came. So, those graphically updated original Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, and 3 on the NES. I remember 10 years ago for the 25th anniversary, that's all Nintendo did, was they released that Super Mario All-Stars collection on the Wii, and that was pretty disappointing. But they're going all out for the 35th anniversary. Let's see, there was all that. Oh, the other big thing that really stood out to me, that I really, really appreciated. Nintendo, please do more of this. Please do more of this. Please put more rewards on the My Nintendo. Please, actual rewards. They announced that there's going to be like physical things. There's going to be pins. There's going to be... this thing was information overload, so forgive me if I don't remember all of it at once. Oh yeah, there's going to be some Mario furniture and Animal Crossing. Like, they really went all in with the merch. Let's see. I can't really find it right now, but they're going to put actual physical rewards onto My Nintendo. And that was one of the biggest things with the loss of Club Nintendo. For those of you who are a little too young to remember, or maybe you were just never really a Nintendo fan back then, back in the day, there was Club Nintendo. It wasn't My Nintendo, it was Club Nintendo. You would go on there, you would register your games, and you would like do surveys and stuff. You would earn points, and then you would use those points to get like physical rewards. Like I have one of them on me right now from Club Nintendo, is this 3DS like pouch right here, which I use to carry my 3DS. Let's see here, and this is a reversible pouch. Hold on, give me a second. Turn this inside out. And yeah, there it is. You can see the Club Nintendo logo. So you used to be able to redeem Club Nintendo points, get cool stuff like this. I also have a set of Nintendo themed playing cards, and what was the other reward I got on there? A special like 3DS case that held 18 games instead of just one. Unfortunately, both of those rewards are at my dad's house right now. I cannot show you those, but you get the idea. And then you had, the gold nunchuck for the Wii. I do have that too at my dad's house. Everything's at my dad's house. But there's a bunch of really cool stuff. I remember I was so disappointed because I didn't have enough points, or no, maybe it was a country exclusive. They had Mario Kart trophies. Legitimate, like they made the Mario Kart trophies. Oh man, that was so cool. Club Nintendo was so amazing. I remember I did so many like game registrations and surveys that Nintendo invited me out to the Wii U event in DC. And for those of you who've seen my old channel, I obviously went and recorded a good amount of things because that took place before the Wii U launched. It was great. It was fun. And Club Nintendo was awesome. And I was so disappointed when it was shut down, obviously, and they said they're going to replace it with My Nintendo. And I thought college was just like a rebranding thing. And then My Nintendo came out, and it just was not the same. Highly disappointing. So it's good to see that they're putting physical rewards back into the system, and I would love to see more of that. Nintendo, please do more of these things. There's a lot of things Nintendo does wrong. Don't get it twisted. But this is the right thing to do. And then same thing with the that AR Mario Kart game. Do more of these things. And also please fix some of these other things you're messing. Like even here, just in this direct, please get rid of the limited print. Like don't do that. That's bad, especially for something as big as a 3D Mario collection. To have that as a 3D print, that game's going to be like $200, but like this time next year. It's going to be nuts. I don't know why. I don't know if Nintendo has like some secret black market relationship with scalpers, but stop. Anyways, yeah, I didn't get super detailed into everything they did. It was a bunch of announcements, a bunch of big things, a bunch of small things, but I mean, it was great. It was a great direct, and I'm excited for a lot of these things. Yeah, it's funny because about 10 years ago, it was about 10 years ago, I was so, maybe it was like 7 years ago, not too far in the distant past, right? I was so over Mario. Nintendo just kept overdoing it, releasing Mario after Mario, and I guess it wasn't so much that we're releasing so many Mario games as it was more of the fact they all just felt uninspired. Like at first, I was excited for the new Super Mario Bros. Series, and then they released it, and I was like, this is boring. This is a very uninspired Mario. And then they kept releasing those games. And I don't know. When they first announced it, I thought it was going to be like, oh boy. Oh, we're getting more 2D Mario. We're going to get, like, I was thinking Super Mario World, which in my opinion is the best 2D Mario, hands down. Again, my opinion. So I thought it was going to be the next step, next evolution of that. And it just didn't feel like it to me, didn't play like it. It was just all, I don't know, felt very, like I said, bland and uninspired. But I'm glad that all this is happening. There was another thought I had that just slipped my mind, but I am not going to sit here waste everyone's time trying to remember it. So, anyways, those are my thoughts on the Super Mario Bros. 35. Oh, right, I remember it now. Yes, another big letdown of the Direct. Sorry, we're going to end it on a bad note here. The distinct lacked. Oh, I can't talk. I basically just woke up. Sorry, guys. This distinct lack of Super Mario Galaxy 2. Even in the highlight reel of, like, you know, their celebration of Mario and his 35-year journey, no Super Mario Galaxy 2. I don't know what that's about, and it's not part of the 3D All-Stars collection. I don't know what that's about. I feel like that should have been there, at least in the highlight reel, but whatever. Whatever. Overall, it was really good. It definitely had everything as far as Mario goes for announcements. It had everything there that people wanted, and it had a butt ton more. Like I said, of course, we knew about 3D All-Stars. We knew about the Super Mario World 3D Deluxe, basically. But, man, so many things, like I said, were not leaked, not rumored, that were there, and it was all crazy. But good stuff. Nintendo has just been going ham with the Directs lately, and I expect that we'll see a couple more before the year ends. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Take it easy. Have a good one.